Breaking: ICE agents issue horrifying announcement, please pray. Conservatives have warned for years that political correctness denies reality and therefore can get people hurt or killed. In Philadelphia, an example of such thinking has come to light when it was reported that ICE agents were encouraged not to wear bulletproof vests while operating in the city. The reason for this decision had to do with not offending the Philadelphia illegal immigrant community. This news is part of a broader backlash against President Trump, which is coming from the top echelon of ICE. ICE officers grudgingly admit that the only president they ever endorsed hasn't kept his word, and many officers now feel betrayed, claims the Washington Times. A big reason for this backlash has to do with the fact that the Trump administration has kept certain Obama-era officials in place in ICE. National ICE Council President Chris Crane recently sent President Trump an open letter demanding that the president remove Obama-era officials from the force. If President Trump does not do this, then ICE operatives will continue to feel stabbed in the back by the administration. While officers view the president's position on enforcement as courageous, the Trump administration has left all of the Obama managers and leadership in place, a group that ICE officers know after the last 8 years to be completely incompetent, corrupt, and anti-enforcement, Crane wrote. Crane's letter further exposes the fact that the Trump administration has so far failed to deliver on its promises. While President Trump did create an uptick in morale at ICE through his support of enforcement operations, tensions are on the rise between Trump's army of Obama holdovers and boots-on-the-ground officers in the field as behind the scenes. Obama holdovers continue to undermine law enforcement operations and wage war against their own law enforcement officers. This is an explosive accusation because under President Obama, 80% of all illegal immigrants were officially made off limits for deportation. Unless this is reversed, America's problem with illegal immigration will only get worse, and millions of American voters will turn against President Trump. President Trump has apparently heard President Crane's warnings loud and clear, for he recently nominated Thomas Homan to head ICE indefinitely. Homan has been at the forefront of ICE's year-long crackdown on the mostly illegal alien gang MS-13. Homan's credentials as a hawk on immigration enforcement earned him the wrath of the Washington Post, which wrote a scathing article about how Homan takes pride in deporting people. But that's his job. With Homan, it seems that the Trump administration does not have to worry about the very top of ICE. However, Crane's message says that on the state level and in the middle ranks of ICE, Obama holdovers still dominate. This means that the Trump administration's push to enforce America's immigration laws is being undermined from within. Crane believes that this policy cannot stand and that President Trump must gut all Obama-era men and women from the agency. Well, it takes time, While this plan would win Trump a lot of support from his base, a full purging of ICE could be complicated, I agree, by Congress and the deep state, which sees it as its mission to dismantle Trump from within the government. Can you imagine, had Hillary gotten elected, what would take place if the guys at ICE are frustrated at this point where Trump even put Homan in place? I mean, can you just imagine what would be taking place over here? It'd be a zoo. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.